Peasant of the day is Charles I don't know if I said his last name correctly, but he is the chief executive to Wells Fargo Bank. Charles was on a Zoom call with some of his employees when he wanted to explain to his staff on a Zoom call, why the company is having trouble meeting their diversity goals. So he says, while it might sound like an excuse, the unfortunate reality is that there is a very limited pool of black talent to recruit from. So two people who happened to be on that call ended up, spilling the news to Reuters that the company is unable to meet its diversity goals because there is a limited pool of qualified black talent. So since making that comment, Wells Fargo's stock has been going down. And I mean, it has been going down rapidly. People have been canceling their accounts, including me. And I guess selling their stocks. They just don't want nothing to do with the company anymore. And of course, you guys, we can already guess what Charles is. His next move. When people get caught saying something they ain't got no business saying and they get in the backlash and they start losing money, you're right. He wants to apologize now. Now he's apologizing, and now all of a sudden, there's a lot of talented, diverse individuals working at Wells Fargo. But my thing is this, and I'm just going to be 100. And everybody that's watching this pretty much know that what I'm saying is the truth, right? When you are a black person, African American, a Moor, Aborigine, whatever you want to call yourself, it is hard to get a job, especially at banks or anywhere, that's really like dealing with money, stuff like that. And I just feel as though that companies like Wells Fargo makes it harder for black people to work for them. Like a white person, an Asian person can just fill out an application, have the bare minimum, just got their degree, probably don't have no experience or whatever, and could possibly get the job over a black woman or a black man that actually having a degree, actually been working in the field for a while, And it's not far-fetched of a thought. Like, this actually happens every day where black people apply for things like banks or whatever, and they get picked over people that really don't even have that much experience. Even if they have worked somewhere else, they still don't have as much of experience. When you're a black person, your resume has to look like amazing, let's just say that, in order to get companies to look at you, And it's crazy, but then they say it's not enough talent out there. No, the problem is people discriminate against black people for whatever reason, Because they can say, oh, black people, they're this, they're that, they're this. But you also have those same kind of people in every other race. And I don't understand why they make it seem like black people are the only ones with that in their race. And I don't even understand why they make it seem like black people are all the same anyways. But let's get back on subject. So I personally believe, and I'm not saying this is a fact because this is my opinion, but I personally believe that the problem isn't he can't find any black people that's talented enough. The problem is black people got to jump through hoops and all types of stuff just to get a job there, probably. Because what is a fact is black women are the most educated group in America. The most educated. And I'm not saying anything about black men. Black men, I know lots of them, plenty of them, that are well educated. But it's been proven that black women are the most educated group in America. And it's just hard for me to believe that you can't find any black women, the most educated group in America, you can't find any black woman to hire that's good enough to work for your company. It sounds like some discrimination that's going on. So I just feel like, Charles, instead of backtracking what you said because you meant what you said, you wouldn't apologize if it would have just stayed within your Zoom call, But because it's out in the open and people are sharing their stocks and canceling their accounts and things of that nature, and you're losing money, your company is losing money, especially through this hard time, this pandemic that is going on, you want to backtrack, but don't backtrack, You meant what you said, stand on it. And just try to look at yourself. Look at the, how the hiring process is. And just, check yourself. Like when you come across a black person's application or you're interviewing a black person, just catch yourself. Catch your emotions, In the back of your mind, do you already feel like you're not going to hire that person anyway? Because honestly, it's no brainer that, companies discriminate because of hair. They discriminate because of your name. Even if they're not supposed to, they still do it, So, I don't know. It's hard for me to believe that Wells Fargo, it's hard for them to find black people that's talented enough to work for this bank. I'm sorry, I don't believe it. It sounds like discrimination to me, but you be the judge. Let me know what you think down below in the comments about this situation. Do you feel like this man right here is just discriminating? Or do you think that maybe it's not that many black bankers out there in the world? It's not that many black people that are schooled in the bank field. Let me know what you think down below in the comments, y'all. Peace.